one, let's reflect on the Azerbaijan Grand Prix and the 5 things we've learned from Baku as Valtteri Bottas held on to beat Lewis Hamilton for the 4th Mercedes 1-2 finish of the season. And at number 1, Bottas got his redemption in Baku after his late race heartbreak here last year. In a tense battle at the front with Hamilton, Bottas kept ice cool even in the closing stages when Hamilton briefly got within DRS range. Bottas regained the top spot in the World Championship by 1 point over Hamilton too, and his 5th career F1 win was deserved as he held the upper hand all weekend after a great pole lap on Saturday. And the way he battled wheel to wheel with Hamilton over the opening corners, where Lewis said he was too friendly, showed that Valtteri will be a tough opponent for this year's title. Wonder how long things are going to stay friendly, huh? At number 2, it's Ferrari falling short once again. Sebastian Vettel just couldn't get his tires into the operating window in the first stint, although he was much happier in the second half of the race. Again, it was his teammate Charles Leclerc who really grabbed the headlines, crashing in qualifying when he appeared favorite for pole, but then making up for that with a fantastic early race charge that put him in the lead before his pit stop. At a track where Ferrari was expected to have the upper hand with its straight line speed advantage, it was forced to settle for 3rd and 5th places. Fastest lap for Leclerc was a minor bonus point on another difficult day. It is now 74 points behind Mercedes after just 4 races, and Barcelona next time out will be a huge race for the Scuderia. At number 3, it's Red Bull's ace Max Verstappen ruining the virtual safety car that interrupted his charge at Baku. Verstappen had the Ferrari of Vettel in sight when the virtual safety car was required for his Red Bull teammate Pierre Gasly, who was forced to pull off with a drive shaft failure into a runoff zone. Verstappen discovered he couldn't then push in the latter stages when he lost tire temperature during the virtual safety car, which Vettel says his tires switched back on with ease, so he pulled away. A shout out too for Gasly, who charged up 6th from his pit lane start after another troubled weekend until then, but again, it was no points for Pierre, sadly. At number 4, Racing Point just beat McLaren for the honor of best of the rest at Baku. Sergio Perez finished 6th with teammate Lance Stroll in 9th. Perez, who is always quick around here, even got ahead of Verstappen early on before settling back and turning his attention to staying ahead of the McLarens, who were giving a stern chase. Now, despite struggling with his temperatures, Perez got the hammer down in the final stages to earn his 6th place. McLaren enjoyed another positive weekend with Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris bagging a double points finish that propelled the team into 4th place into the Constructors' Championship standings. Norris gambled on a cheeky tire stop during the virtual safety car, which lost him a place to his teammate Sainz, and he didn't have the pace to come back at him, even admitting to hitting the wall in the closing stages. And finally, at number 5, Renault suffered a disastrous race, once again falling well short of being the best of the rest, and it was nowhere near the big 3 teams here. Nico Hülkenberg trailed home a lapped 14th, while Daniel Ricciardo suffered an embarrassing exit. Not only did he outbrake himself while trying to pass Danny Kvyat, he then reversed into him, causing damage to both cars. Ricciardo apologized for the clumsy saga and will take a 3-place grid penalty for that in Barcelona. Talk about a double whammy. Well, as usual, be sure to stay tuned to Autosport.com and Motorsport.com to follow all the action and build up to the next race, the Spanish Grand Prix, on May 12th. I'm Julia Piquet, and thanks for watching.